Welcome back to the Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and the newest patch, patch 6.5, Guiding Light Part 1. Last episode, we finally defeated Zeromus and freed Azdaja. Unfortunately, Vritra had to give up his eye in order to do so, but a reunion it is, and a happy reunion at that. With that being said, it's getting late, so let's not waste any more time and continue with the quest, Reunited at Last. Azdaja is so cute.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Azdaja, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes. Speaking of which... From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Oh god, not this again.
Come forth, my servant.
Oh, thank the 12.
I would be glad to try.
Really? No water froth and foam?
I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before. Are we clear?
Oh shit.
Nidana provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before. This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
gained a better understanding.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you. When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan. The first and on the moon. A lengthy list.
Should rise and full storm. The river flow of life is born.
A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus. If used to augment darkness in the first, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
An excellent idea. Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
You should know about Onokulhai and Sylvia.
What? There are others from our world who seek to restore it. Then please tell them this. Though we are worlds apart, in our shared objective, we walk as one.
Of course.
Sad though it is to say farewell, 'tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
Farewell for now, Zero. Till we meet again.
Till we meet again. No matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
And we're back on Mare Lamentorum. I know Arya's still in the cutscene. Arya, are you okay if we log on ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, though, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take over the voice of Living Way because reasons. I'm hoping.
Be there. It should be there to me.
What's that?
I said I should be there.
We don't have a minute, sadly.
Yeah. So. Oh, welcome back, everyone. While you were away, a rent in the fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Through it, we could observe you locked in furious battle with Zeromus. By the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way. But we still couldn't breathe easy until we knew for certain you were safe and sound. And here you are, thank heavens. Do I hope Azdaja is safe too? And Zero? In a word, yes. Though we could not return Azdaja to her original form, Vritra granted her a new vessel using one of his eyes. Her circumstances are unique, but it nevertheless gives me hope that there may be a way to save other Void Sent. As for Zero, she has chosen to remain in her world and do what she can to restore it. Ah, so the light of hope shines again amidst the darkness. Perhaps our research into environments capable of supporting life would be of use in the 13th. Oh, now there's a thought. A day may come when the people of the Source and the 13th work hand in hand. In anticipation of this, we must accumulate even more useful technology. But don't let us detain you with our cavalcade of brilliant ideas. We'll see that the gate is closed and the seal deactivated, so go home and get some rest, and that includes you, Urianger.
As thou dost command. Pray convey our gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance.
It would seem Vritra is preparing to depart. Come, let us descend to the Tower of Babel.
Upon arriving in Garlemald, it would be me to inform Euless of our mission's outcome. Let us seek him out at Tertium.
Garlemald isn't.
Alright. There's Euless.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Yeah. As fine as it can be.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Fireaxe and I went on ahead.
Oh,
So you were
I
able
mean,
to rescue Azdaja.
I am here.
Thank the 12.
We're in Tertium at the moment.
I know.
Ah.
I'm right behind you.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
Zero sends her thanks.
Thanks for what? I don't recall doing anything in particular for her. On the contrary, she's the one who risked life and limb. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
I think Euless has a little
If
crush
she's
on
working
her.
tirelessly to restore the 13th,
Yeah, thanks.
it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of
I bet she would have rather have
there's a
gotten.
matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Azdaja, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, It may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead. I can see the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Okay, you giant tsundere.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alice.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
They are Sharlians after all.
If it's settled, then let's return to Sharlayan and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Then it seems we are all bound for Sharlayan. Upon arriving, let us seek out Athelise at the rostra and have her notify Father.
Works for me. All right. I will front the bill for Sharlayan. Arya, you coming with?
Yeah.
All right. There's Fyrax. And
It's always raining.
yep. Flash?
Just a second.
Yep. Almost there. And there he is. Alright. And we off.
Okay, should be.
Off to the Rostra. At the least.
Wait, aren't you the Scions of the Seven Dawn? Or, well, rather, I understand you've disbanded. An audience would be unfortunate. You are in luck. The forum has just this moment adjourned, and he is still inside with the Skull. Please wait here while I inform them of your presence.
Apologies to have kept you. I trust your own objective, Scarlock Montechain, also attends. My incorrigible children. Were you not assisting with Garlemald's reconstruction?
Our hosts were most insistent that we take a rest, so here we are. But more importantly, Chris has news that he would share with you. And more explaining.
And more hand movements.
And fading out. And fading in. And fortunal thinking.
So the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the past. A technological triumph that could have ended in catastrophic failure. But let us not dwell on the hypotheticals. Like the ether from the Isle of Ham, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was fond of saying. I'm inclined to agree, in this instance. It has been established that world-ending crises in the reflections are connected to calamities in the source. As such, the strides you made in understanding the nature of and effecting a change in a reflection may one day prove vital for mankind's preservation. The Forum will be eager to review your accounts thoroughly, for every drop of water serves to swell the great river of knowledge. Might we prevail upon you to prepare a comprehensive report, Y'shtola, on the subjects of the Void and Crossdrift traveled both?
It would be my pleasure.
We will share these tidings with those who aided you. Kokol Dankel, not least of all. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. I should be glad to speak with you both later.
Much as I would like to continue going, I'm gonna have to stop.
Yep.
That's fine.
Alright, we have one more quest.
Have a good night, guys.
Corlash, you still gonna be with us, or?
I think they're both heading to bed.
Do you know if this is the last one, or we have more?
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the last quest. It's a pictured quest background, so I have a feeling this is gonna be the last quest for at least this patch in MSQ.
I can get through this one.
Alright. We continue with the final quest, Growing Light.
With that, our obligations here are concluded. Oh, Nidana. What news from Thavner? They've returned then. Wonderful. rest assured, all is well with us too. Is that so? We would be honored, of course. I shall relay this to the others. A great feast will be held in Radzat-Han to celebrate Azdaja's homecoming. We have all been invited. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. We have only just returned home. To leave again so soon would be inconsiderate to our parents.
With regret, I too must excuse myself from attendance. A prior commitment requireth that I remain in Charlian for a time. Let not our absence deter you, however. Pray, enjoy yourselves to the fullest. I've no plans in particular, so you can count me in. I may as well visit the Radiant Host while I'm there.
How about you, Chris?
Far be it from me to turn down free food.
That's the spirit. But what about the Memoria Crystal? 'Twould be remiss of us not to deliver it promptly to our friends in the fast. Also, if they are to transfer light and dark between worlds, they will need command over the Crystal Tower. In which case, I shall give you my spirit vessel to take again. When you arrive in the Crystarium, the sentry at the tower should be able to round up everyone for you. Once you have seen to matters there, come and join us in Megaduta. Give everyone our regards, you hear?
All right. Off to the Crystarium. Hello, Gatekeep. Welcome back, sir. Mistress Serene is still in the Ocular. Will you be joining her? Mm-hmm. Very good. If you would care to head inside, I shall send for Captain Lena and Beck Lug at once.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past. Hearing the tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours. Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
That reminds me. This is for you, Reen.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within. Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done! Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here, in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety.
Did Lena have a different voice this time?
What's that?
Luna's voice sounds different.
I'm gonna have to recheck some
Do you
previous
still have
cutscenes.
that spirit vessel with you?
But that'll be tomorrow when I have a free
I
moment.
beg you loan it to me for a
Yeah.
time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy. Thank you. I shall commence my work at once, in concert with Unu Kalhai, and rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are.
Well.
I waited and waited, but you never came. What have you been doing here?
Gaia!
Haven't seen you in a while, Gaia.
Oh.
Miss me?
Do I know you?
Don't tell me you've lost your memory again.
Oh, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't forget you in a hurry. I'm still keeping my diary, adding new memories to it every day.
Not only that, Gaia's writing a story too. I can't wait for it to become a book.
Enough about that. What were you talking about?
Is it just me, or does Gaia look like Paige?
Harnessing darkness from the void. Oh, there's an idea.
Maybe with longer hair and plumper lips, yeah.
When
Of
sorry,
course, if you're dealing with
when
darkness,
Soraya has bright red lipstick on.
I don't think I've ever seen Soraya with bright red lipstick, so...
Oh, good God, you need to watch more AEW.
Yeah, well, we can worry about that some other time.
Next time, call on me as well, alright?
Alright. Tina? It was a mighty struggle, but I had faith that you would be victorious in the end. And I doubt not that the people of Norvrand will cheer when they learn that the Warrior of Darkness managed to save his home. I know you are a busy man, so don't let us keep you. Rest assured that we will continue the work we've begun. Alright. I'm porting on ahead to Megaduta. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Alright.
Yep.
Off to Radzatan. Into Megaduta. Oh, and how appropriate, it went straight to... it went to night right as the party's starting. Alright.
Master Valentine, you honor us with your presence. Though I am but a humble servant, I offer you my heartfelt thanks for rescuing the satrap's beloved sister. But without further ado, the great feast to commence this joyous occasion is about to begin. The venue is Merid's Mehane, and you are the guest of honor.
I should have said a guest of honor, but... all the people who have assisted us along the way throughout this entire Endwalker journey.
It cannot be.
Oh, what the hell's wrong with Nabdeen?
Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother. Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
Oh no.
I don't care about such things.
Oh dear.
My little brother is little and adorable.
Oh my god, Nabdeen has a penchant for cute things.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
Had enough of the revelry, have you?
Yeah, you could say that again.
So, what's next for our hero? No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for.
Yeah. If Tataru had found out about that, you would have been fucking dead.
You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the first is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
And he's gone.
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
And meanwhile... That's a roar of happiness if I ever heard it. But anyway, let's talk to Y'shtola.
It was a lively feast, was it not? And it impressed upon me once again how dear Vritra is to his people. Well, as much as I should like to linger, 'tis past time I took my leave. If you mean to depart as well, I suggest you call on Vritra before setting out. And before I forget, thank you for everything we've learned and for everything we've accomplished. I couldn't be more grateful. Till next time, take care.
Alright, back to Megaduta for us. Oh, there's Varshan. Why do you people have to block the dude?
Chris, I hope you enjoyed the festivities. To be able to celebrate Azdaja's return with everyone was moving beyond words. Lest you wonder, I have chosen to use this vessel for now, the better to escort my sister about Radzatan. This leaves my true form without an eye, but I do not anticipate having need of it in the immediate future. Long have I dreamed of showing Azdaja my beautiful city, a glittering jewel born of unity, and I shall relish every moment of it. Now then, I believe both Y'shtola and Istinian have embarked upon their respective journeys, but have you yourself business elsewhere? If not, you are welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should aught of import arise, we will inform you. But until such a day arrives, I bid you take your ease.
Meanwhile, in Old Charlian.
Everything appears to be in order. Oh, finished at last.
My sentiments exactly, Kryle.
So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you.
Ah,
Quite
yes.
old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully.
You finally figure out what's in this letter?
Addressed to Grandfather. And come all the way from Tuliolal. From a Gulu... someone. Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here. What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, Grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural.
Another ship arrived.
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. Well, this is it, Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliolal, yes?
And this is how we transition into a new expansion, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, this is it. Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
Let moonlight kiss this darkened shore, as seaward drifts our gaze once more. And with that, we have completed the main scenario quest line, unlocked the achievement for others to follow, and raised a couple more questions. First and foremost, who was the mysterious gentleman that Erenville was courting? And what was the letter implying? So many mysteries, and hopefully they will be ones that we answer in patch 5.55. For now, though, it's getting late, so with that being said, that's it for Cruisnick Sanctuary tonight. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. If you're watching on Twitch or live from PlayStation, I keep saying live from PlayStation. It's been so long since I've used that. If you're watching on Twitch and you like this show, hit the follow button and turn on notifications so you're well informed. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the full Endwalker playlist, and click here to watch the next episode when it comes out. See you next time.